Say anything about it?
3, 2. Hey everybody, welcome to the Drive and Thrive podcast, where the microphones are fake.
And we're even faker.
Thanks for coming back, Bubba. How's Christmas?
Christmas has been good. Got a couple good presents. What'd you get for Christmas?
A lot of stuff. Mostly stuff for my car. Can't reveal that unless you go to EcoBoost Dude on YouTube and go watch all these videos. No spoilers. It's mostly doing stuff to my car. There is 2 videos. Dose of us eating freeze-dried candy.
Was there 2? I thought we made it 1. I misheard. Might be 2.
Nah, 2 parts. Remember, because we did a part and then we were like, nah, we going back inside. We got more.
Oh yeah, you can see that on the on the YouTube channel.
Go check out EcoBoost Dude. It's some of the more random stuff that's on that page. None of my stuff.
And where can you find that at?
On YouTube at EcoBoost Dude. On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Link won't be in the description because I don't know how to do it.
That's valid, right there.
Our last episode was like 45 minutes long.
Yeah, something close to that, 40 or 45.
Close. So this is episode 5, second episode in a row that you've been on. Of course, we use his room because fake mics. Hello. Clearly don't work.
We literally found
this you should not be able to hear me the same through this mic. It clearly doesn't work. You can hear me the same if I don't have it.
Yeah, this is just the world's thinnest microphone.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a dampener or anything.
Yeah, it's the world's thinnest microphone, and this is just for props. What did we talk about in the last episode? Fast food.
Fast food.
All right.
Random crap. I don't even know. We were random.
Let's talk about politics. No, we don't get into that stuff. Top brands.
Brands.
You want to go clothes or shoes first?
Let's go shoes. Shoes first.
Gotta put Nike up there. In the top 3. Nike. I have to say Under Armour. I've had some good Under Armours, but technically they're not Under Armours. They're Curry's, but owned by Under Armour. So I'm gonna put them under. I'm gonna go put them under the same category here. So Nikes and Under Armour, and then a runner-up third, Adidas.
Yeah, I like Adidas.
I can do some Adidas.
Adidas
are dope.
I don't have my Adidas here. I got my Vapor Maxes over there.
I have my white Air Forces. Peep the fit. The bright white Air Forces gum soles.
Too yee for that.
Yeah. Also, just do it. Nike sweatshirt. Go cop this. Go cop that at Nike.com. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Wish. I wish I was sponsored by a lot of people. If I was sponsored by Nike, I'd have some heck of clothes.
Ooh, what sponsors would you like to have?
Nike, 1. Prime, and or Gatorade, either one. The whole Coca-Cola brand, so I can drink Dr. Pepper or whatever.
We gotta talk about Prime after this one.
Go talk to Prime? Okay. And then clothing-wise, I wear a lot of Nike stuff. So I'm gonna go Nike for clothes, Under Armour for shoes, Prime for energy drink.
Energy drink? Oh, I guess they do have an energy drink, don't they?
Oh, I meant like hydration drink, sports drink, whatever. And then, honestly, I don't know. So Nike for clothes, Under Armour for shoes, Prime for sports drink.
I want to get sponsored by ramen noodles.
That'd be dope. Get sponsored by the whole ramen noodles brand. So
I've never seen
anyone sponsored by ramen noodles.
By Mura-chan. The good Mura-chan ramen noodles.
You can't. None of that top ramen stuff. That top ramen stuff sucks. The package.
It's expensive. It's waxy,
and it's just not as good.
See how much oil is in the water after you cook a top ramen?
Totally out of frame, dog.
You've been out of frame this whole time. I wasn't even gonna tell you.
There we go. That's much better. Look at that.
Oh, we got the hat collection in the back.
Yeah, we got the hat collection, dog.
Don't show the Bud Light hat. It's not allowed.
Shut up. You can't even see it. You been back to school yet, Bubba?
I'm not. I don't want to go back to school.
I also don't want to go back to school, sadly. Because the second I go back to school is the second I have to start working on my car again. Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah. You know how much they quoted me for that?
Only like $3,000. $3,000.
Close. $2,600.
Ouch. That hurts. $2,600
to
fix a crinkle.
Good thing the other
this crinkle.
the other man's insurance is paying for it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Do they know the story of how you got backed into?
They do. If you'll go to episode 1, I explain that story. Episode 1. I was by myself and I was driving said car. It didn't happen in that episode. I just explained it, and that's the episode I used to explain what the podcast is going to be.
Genius. So if you want to know what this podcast is all about, episode 1. That's where you should have been started anyways.
Yeah, you should have started episode 1. If you're watching right now and you haven't started, go back to episode 1. Watch all the way through.
So aggressive, but it's so true.
So true. If you were to be sponsored by anybody, who would you be sponsored by?
Probably Duck, like duct tape.
Duct tape.
Like the duct tape brand.
Yeah. That's a good one. Survival.
Yeah. Ooh, we should talk about the survival packs we got.
Oh, we did. We got survival packs. Oh, I like that.
So it'd be...
That's much better. I like this.
It'd be Duck. Probably Razer, like the gaming brand Razer. So that all...
Not the scooter brand.
Oh, no, not that.
Scooter brand would be dope, though.
So all the mics are covered, because these are expensive.
Yeah. This is expensive. This is an expensive mic, see?
You weren't even in sync.
Shut up. Yeah, man. That's a great choice. Another good one, Logitech. That'd be a decent one. Because they have just basically everything. Keyboards, mice, whatever you need. Microphones,
and then probably
cameras.
Probably Hurley, the hat brand Hurley.
Hurley? I thought you were saying Harley with an accent.
Hurley
Davidson.
Give me some Harley Davidsons. Or H&B Boot Corral.
Ooh. You know who I would want to be sponsored by? You know who I want to be sponsored by? Forza.
Ooh, like Forza Horizon?
Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport, Forza. The Forza games are some of my most favorite games of all time, but it sucks.
PlayStation.
But I have a PlayStation. I had an Xbox 360, and I had all of the first 3 Forza games on it. Bomb. They were gas. I had all of the demos before I bought the game, too. I beat the Horizon 2 demo like 70 times. Because you would beat it, and then the second you backed out of it, it cut all your progress. So you would just start over from the beginning. I played that so many dang times. My Horizon 1 ended up glitching, so you were just driving on no map. You were driving in thin air. There was no map.
Ooh, what was the game that you had that you'd be driving and it wouldn't load fast enough?
And you'd fall off?
What Horizon was that?
1.
That was 1?
Yeah, it was 1.
Or if you were driving like a certain speed, the map just couldn't load. And so
you
just fall off the map. And then you'd go back once it loaded. It was...
And then it ended up lagging and breaking.
Oh.
And then my Horizon 2 disc got scratched. And it stopped working.
That's the worst right there. When you scratch a disc.
Yeah. And then I tried to fix it with toothpaste. And it kind of worked. And then scratches came back.
Can we talk about why digital games have a digital delivery fee?
They do?
I have bought
Not things. On PlayStation, they don't.
I have bought things, and I have a little surcharge that says digital delivery fee.
Bro, it's on the internet.
Someone explained to me.
You're serious?
I am dead. I will pull up my bank statements right now.
You're being serious.
I'm being dead
digital
serious.
Delivery fee?
I have been charged digital delivery fees before.
Man, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Dude, what the heck?
GTA 5 or GTA 6 supposed to be coming out 2026. They're lying, but it's supposed to come out 2026.
GTA 5 came out in 2011 or 12.
So, I feel
That's
like
some NBA players' careers. Their entire career, from being a rookie to a veteran. That is their entire NBA career.
Indeed.
That is the entire lifespan of one car.
Yeah, my mom's driving it.
You know how many model years of Mustang they've been through? 4. 4 model years of the Mustang.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad right there.
Technically, if it came out in 2012, we have the 2012 Mustang, 2013 Mustang, 2015 Mustang, 2018 Mustang, and now the new 2024 Mustang. So 5.
5 generations of car before
generations
before
of
they
Mustang.
updated their game
Before
one time.
before Rockstar was like, yeah, we'll bring it back another GTA. No, they were just like, no, I'll just keep updating GTA 5.
I mean, why are the shark cards so expensive?
Like
$100 for 5 million? Are you kidding
you
me?
can get GTA now. You can get GTA 5 for like less than $10 now on the PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, whatever it is.
You can go to a GameStop
And get it for probably cheaper.
get it for less than $1.
Yeah. That's how long it's been around, and people still use it. Because it's a multi-million-dollar game.
And they still,
And,
like...
I mean, Rockstar knows what they're doing. They update it, put new cars in it. The shark cards are genius.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just a digital transaction.
It's just digital money. Like, literally, you spend your credit card on it, get money in the game.
It doesn't cost them anything.
Doesn't cost them anything. It's literal fake money, and you're buying it for real. It's just them making you spend more money. No telling how much money they've gotten on shark cards alone. DLC packs,
A lot.
and especially the DLC cars.
The DLC packs that are like $20-$25 a piece, there's been a lot of those, and I know a lot of people that have them DLC packs.
It's insane. But it's the reason they can do this and wait on a game.
It's true. It's true.
Because they can keep updating GTA 5, and they can make GTA 6 one of the best games that's ever hit the market.
One thing I've noticed playing GTA 5, GTA 5, just like the story mode, they're starting to incorporate the like AI that they're going to use for GTA 6 in GTA 5.
Ooh.
The cops will follow you so much harder. They're so much harder to lose.
Oof.
You could lose a cop by hiding behind a dumpster.
In GTA 5.
In GTA, like, you could literally, on the story mode, you go, hide behind a dumpster, you're good. Or you just, like, slowly evade them.
See,
it's been
I don't
getting
know.
harder.
I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about GTA. Like, obviously, I've never owned GTA.
Really?
Really, I've never played it.
You've never played GTA?
Nope.
We gotta fix that.
I played San Andreas one time at my friend's house, and then I played Vice City one time at my friend's house.
This mic don't want.
He had all the GTAs, and I played all of them once. I played Vice City, San Andreas, and Liberty City. Or Liberty, is that what it's called? Liberty City?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I played all of those.
I'm not old.
I played all of them on a PS2.
Oh yeah.
PS2 Slim, the one that opened on the top.
I saw on Facebook Marketplace the other day. It's a 1993 Cadillac. I think it was, I don't know, it was something. It was a big Cadillac. And in the back, there was a 20-inch flat screen in the back seat with a PS1 integrated into the seat.
That's awesome.
In, like, the center. And I was like, ooh. They wanted $130,000 for this.
Ooh, well.
But I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool to have a PS1 in the back of your car?
Cadillac. In the back of my Cadillac. Back of my Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Perfect. I love how Papa's hats are just sitting perfectly in frame. There and there.
What should we talk about now?
Let's talk about the survival things that we got.
Ooh, survival.
So,
We both got those for Christmas.
indeed.
We got them on Christmas Eve.
So, our Nana, she's kind of a little iffy sometimes. She's like, super into like, hey, if the world goes out, you're gonna need water. So she got like probably 150 gallons in just like Gatorade bottles at her house. I don't know how that water's doing. Some of that water's been in there for a long time.
She's a little bit.
But
she
we love her. She's the best. She gave us
these dope survival backpacks.
Super cool survival bags.
One has one of the things is a case, and it's got a bunch of survival stuff in it. It's got a spoon, it's got a spork that
It's
has
got a shank in it.
With a shank in the handle of it. A compass watch, like a normal cord compass
it's got
watch.
such a fancy. There's also a fancy compass in there.
A really fancy gold compass. This is dope. One of the nicest knives I've ever seen. One of the nicest pens I've ever seen.
Okay, let's talk about this pen.
This pen's out like 1.5 pounds heavy.
Oh, it's a heavy pen. Like, you could bludge someone to death with it.
And it's also a glass breaker. So you shove it in the side of glass and it shatters.
Yeah.
When I say this pen is heavy, like this pen is...
Oh, it is stupid heavy.
It is a survival...
So here's for reference. This is a normal Sharpie S gel. It's like 15 of these.
If you held them all in your hand.
Maybe more of those. It is a solid steel pen.
And it's blacked out, and it's awesome. With a silver tip.
It can write underwater.
Yeah!
It has a pressurized ink chamber, so it can white
underwater.
It can white underwater.
It'll go white underwater.
Bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
Let's make fun of her speaker over here.
But for real, it's some of the coolest stuff I've ever gotten. And then we got drinking packs of water.
We have emergency survival water.
A survival water. We got an emergency blanket. We got a whole bundle of paracord. Duct tape.
I love the duct tape. The duct tape's the best part.
The bags themselves, and a bunch of other random stuff. A survival straw, the water straw.
Oh, the life straw.
We got a life straw, dude.
I'm gonna have to test that thing out.
I'm gonna have to.
We
should go do a podcast
on a lake.
We should go do a podcast in the middle of the woods.
In the middle? No, let's do it in the middle of our lake.
Dude.
So we have a lake up in Hardy. I shouldn't have said that. It'll be okay. We'll cut it out.
Bleep.
We're back. Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties.
We have a lake.
We have a lake
in Missouri somewhere. That our family owns. So we should do a podcast in the middle of the water.
Ooh, during 4th of July, we should do a podcast with fireworks going off in the background.
We can't do that though. Too dark. Unless I buy one of those ring lights.
You can have lights.
If I buy like one of the ring lights, we take out the boat.
We should buy a small bass boat.
No, we take out the paddle boats, like the foot pedal ones. We put the tripod. We put the tripod in between us with the ring light facing at us, and we have mics mounted to the side of the boat.
Yes.
Where the mics are fake.
You guys will see this episode.
Where the mics were even faker. This is happening. I hope you know this.
We are 100% doing this.
We have to now. We have no choice.
We already said it, so now we have to this 4th of July.
All right, 4th of July, we're going to try to do that.
Well, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear us, because it's quite a large fireworks display that we do every year, and we're going to have a finale.
Are they going to let us in the water?
They let me in the water every year.
We'll try. Whatever, we'll try. I need to pick you up once a week so we can do these episodes.
We should do that.
We need to make a studio space in your other bedroom.
Yeah, I have 2 bedrooms.
I used to have 2 bedrooms. I only have 1 now.
I got this bedroom, and then... Wow, it's so weird. I have 2 bedrooms for the same family. It's not even like another family. I just have a second bedroom.
Yeah. That's because of technical reasons. Yeah, we should make a podcast setup in your bedroom.
We could do that. I don't know.
What days are you available though?
All day, every day, baby.
Fridays?
Yeah, I'm available Fridays.
Because you get out of school early on Fridays, don't you? 2:40 or something like that?
Yeah, 2:40.
Because every other day you get out at 3:40, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get out at 3. I don't really feel like waiting in town. I don't really feel like waiting in town for 40 minutes.
I'm just gonna be like, dose. And just leave at 3. Whenever I get a car, we have a pass thing that we can get it to school. And I get a car in like 2 weeks.
We'll start asking.
So I could technically drive to you,
Technically, we'll start asking Roberto
Roberto.
if I could pick you up and we can go to your back to your place and set up a studio space. For the first time I pick you up, I'll pick you up and we'll go to Walmart and we'll pick up all the stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to get. We got this dinky little mic.
We have one mic
that
down
you saw
here.
in the last episode.
In the middle of the screen. We have now mounted it upside down, which we hope is getting audio. We did not check.
No,
You could not hear us.
We've done a mic.
If you
check.
can't hear us, I'll jack it up in post.
We've done a mic check, like when we did the candy video. The video before this one.
We did not do a mic check on
We
this
did
one.
not do a mic check on this.
Like I said, this mic doesn't work, and that's just a silencer. Like, bro, it's not even a mic. It's the screen.
It looks good for the thumbnail, though.
To prove our mic's down here, this is the filter for the mic. It's down here. I swear.
You don't need to prove it. They can see the mount right here.
Yeah, the mount. This is our mic. It's just mounted upside down than it was in the last video.
You could see it in the last video.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the last episode.
Please. What else should we talk about?
Politics. I wonder. I wonder who I like.
I wonder
as
who I'm
politics.
gonna vote for.
I think we should genuinely vote for Sleepy Joe. I mean, that sounds like a great idea to me.
It's gonna get you killed in this family. Anyways, let's move on.
We hate that man.
What are we gonna talk about?
Let's talk about cars.
Cars.
Stop it.
I don't know what that was about. I hope it's still going.
I think it's going.
We need a thumbnail.
No, you can't see it.
Anyways,
I shaved my armpit hair.
go get me one of those big bullets. Let me use it as a cigar.
Ow, that hurts so much more than I thought it was going to.
Go get me one of them bullets. I'm gonna use it as a cigar. Fake cigars. Anyways, cars. You can talk about cars.
Let's talk about cars.
I.
What are your future cars?
My future cars
that you're looking at.
that I'm thinking about getting.
Robert has a list of cars he's going to upgrade to. And knowing that man, he is going to upgrade to those.
Obviously a 5.0. Eventually, I have to move up. Eventually,
Instead of the .20.
instead of the 2.3 or whatever the heck it is, move up to the Coyote. Finally, that's obviously one of the next steps. A Coyote truck, we could open sleeper truck,
F-150.
F-150 sleeper truck, street truck, something like that. That'd be dope. A Challenger or a Hemi of any kind, like a wide body Hellcat Challenger. I know it's kind of Memphis, but like I know it's kind of a Memphis thing, but like
You're trying to embrace my middle name, Jerome, with that one, buddy.
whoa,
My middle name is Jerome.
I didn't say no. But for real, I love Mopar. Hopefully, I will own a Mopar one day. A GT350 would be dope in the future.
I really wish they could have seen that orange one we went and looked at up in Springfield. That thing
was rough.
It was rough. So on the outside, it was like, oh,
kind of mint.
It's like, oh, that's a good looking car. You look under, it's got a full exhaust system, and you're like, oh.
Then you get into it, and the badge is falling off the steering wheel. All the plastic's cracked. Like,
it's
bad.
It had clearly been in an accident before, and they just never replaced the steering wheel. They just put a new bag in it.
Yeah.
Clearly had been in an accident.
Another car. Would love to own an Eclipse one day.
Ooh, an Eclipse?
Like a built Eclipse. Or a built Evo.
I almost bought an Eclipse the other day.
I want an Evo. Like the good Evos, like the 6s or 7s.
Ooh.
The Evos that they used in Too Fast, Too Furious and Tokyo Drift, those Evos, that's my favorite Evo.
What is the best Fast and Furious movie?
I'm biased. Because obviously everyone else is going to say, like, the first one. I'm biased because the first one I ever saw was the fifth one, Fast 5. It's the first one I ever watched, one of the best movies I've ever watched. So I claim Fast 5 is one of the best movies.
I gotta go Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift is up there. It's definitely in my top 3. See, I understand that 1 is nostalgic, but I've watched 1 so many times that I don't like it anymore. So I think 1 has fallen to 4. Or 5, even. Tokyo Drift's in my top 3, and Too Fast, Too Furious is in my top 3. And then at 4 is probably number 4. Is the 4th one.
4 is 4.
5 is probably 1. And then after that, could be anywhere. Actually, Furious 7's not a bad movie.
No, it's really not.
They definitely won up to Furious 6 with 7.
Fast X, so overhyped.
It was really bad.
It was so
and because
bad.
it's not done yet, technically, because they're doing part 2 or
Yeah,
whatever.
I watched that and I was like, man.
I watched the end of it and I was like, they're really going to leave us on a cliffhanger like that?
I watched
Now,
that.
am I going to go watch
so
Fast
unhappy.
X Part 2? Yeah.
Probably.
I have to. I'm a Fast and Furious guy.
Am I mad they made it into 2 parts instead of 2 different movies? Yes.
Well, here's a fun fact. After Paul Walker died, they all signed a contract saying they would only do 10 movies. So they had to split it into 2.
That's a good point.
So they got through the loophole by saying Part 2. When Paul Walker died, Universal, everybody signed a contract saying they'd only do 10 movies in honor of Paul. And I'm assuming they're doing a Part 2 to put Brian back in the movie somehow. Because if you remember at the end of Fast 9, he showed up.
He did.
At the end of the movie in his blue GTR.
Yeah,
everybody looked at him. But they ended the movie, and then Fast X started and he wasn't there. My theory is that he comes back.
Ooh, that's a bold
because
one right
Mia
there.
came back in Fast X.
Mia did come back. And that was a shocker to me.
Mia came back in the movies. So my theory is that he comes back eventually. Probably towards the end of the movie, obviously. Because CGI, and they have to CGI him in. Using his brothers. Cody, mostly. And that's why I have a feeling they made a part 2. One, because they wanted to continue it. But I think Cody might have been busy during filming, and they might not have been able to get him on. So they had to film different stuff.
Maybe.
I don't know that. I haven't like watched behind the scenes or anything. That's just my theory. But I know they do want to put him in it, because obviously you can't end the movies without seeing Brian from Furious 7 on.
And you kind of can't because
you see Mia, you've seen everybody else. Han came back. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, too late. Han came back. Giselle came back. Letty's come back from the dead.
so many
Brian's
people...
not dead. He's just not been in the movie since the 7th one.
Yeah, Brian's not
So
dead.
he's not been in 8.
He's just actually dead.
Yeah, the real characters, the real actor's dead, but his character's not. But all the characters that have died throughout the films
Are
came back. So it doesn't make any sense because they all died and came back, right?
So that made the movie the worst.
But Brian hasn't been in... He wasn't in 8, he wasn't in 9, and he hasn't been in 10. So he hasn't been in the last 3 movies. Which is insane.
You're thinking he's coming back?
So my theory before they close out the series is they have to bring him back somehow. Whether that's CGI, his brother, like, they have to bring him back. They can't end the movies with him just disappearing in 7 and never showing up again. Because Mia came back. Multiple times. Giselle came back. Han's back from the dead. Like, everybody who died came back. Everybody except for what's his name? Dude that died in the first movie.
I'm not too...
Jesse.
Jesse.
He died. He did. If they wanted to bring him back, they already would have. But he's not dead in the movies. He's just not shown up because he's taking care of his kids. But his kids are older than Dom's son, and Dom's son is in the 9th one.
That is so true.
Or in the 10th one.
Very true.
Because Brian's son was talking in Furious 7.
So I think the way that they bring him back, he goes and he asks for a tuna sandwich. That's how I think they bring him back. They have to bring him back like that.
They have to bring him back somehow. I honestly, at this point, I don't care how they bring him back, as long as they bring him back the right way. Like a street race versus Dom or something.
Just something random where he just shows up and he's like, "Hey,
what's up?" No. Here's something. How do you feel about The Rock disappearing out of the series and then bringing in John Cena? Because The Rock disappeared after the 8th movie. And John Cena showed up in the 9th one.
I would be okay with that if John Cena became bald.
If John Cena was bald?
If John Cena was bald, it fit perfectly.
Yeah, but they're two different characters.
That's true. I think John Cena needs to be bald, though.
Also, peep John Cena coming back to the WWE for a while. He was in the WWE for like 3-4 months or something like that. He had a good run. He's old. Can't do much. But it was fun seeing him back. I'm kind of a WWE fan. CM Punk came back to the WWE. Randy Orton's back after 18 months of not wrestling because of his back. Everyone's going after the Bloodline.
The Bloodline?
The Bloodline. That's what they call it. That's that's Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy and Jey Uso, or was Jimmy and Jey Uso.
The main people?
Now it's just Jimmy Uso. Main event Jay is on Raw. Mic check. Yeah. Little stick. I watch a little bit of WWE. You can go actually kind of tell if you go to my YouTube channel, EcoBoost, dude. I have a lot of belt review videos on there, and those videos get heck of views. I have one video on there with like 4,000 views.
Really?
Yeah. They're the only thing on my channel that gets views.
I think my most viewed video is so weird. So weird. It's my most viewed video. It has 40,000 views on YouTube. And it's just me in GTA with a car spinning on its top upside down. And it's a YouTube short.
Dope.
It has 40,000 views, and I was like, why?
Yeah.
Who's watching that?
The funny part is, all of those views came in like week.
Oh, same. With my shorts, they came in 2 days, dropped off the face of the earth. Haven't gotten a single video. Haven't gotten a single view.
Yeah.
Past that.
I mean, I get views because a lot of people watch belt reviews to, like, look at belts, see if they want them again, or, like, see if they want to buy them, which I understand. Hey, stop, bro. Get off your phone.
Try to check something.
Were you going to go check those views?
Yep. We are going to check those views live on the podcast.
Live on the podcast.
Are we technically live?
Technically, we're live. Technically, we're not. We're live to ourselves.
We should get a on-air thing.
Who you been watching? Oh, you watched Brandon too? Dude, Brandon's gas.
I was actually on Cameron's page on that one.
Go check out Brandon Ferris at Cameron.
Brandon Ferris is the funniest.
He's probably one of the funniest people I've ever watched.
He's hilarious. I recommend his Google Translate videos.
Oh my gosh.
Those.
Have you watched the new one?
I have not.
Or one of the recent ones?
Have you seen the one where he stands on his toes and does like a ballerina spin while cooking a turkey?
He made a whole cake, eating one ingredient at a time.
Oh, I did watch that one. That was so gross. And then he ate them raw too.
And then he just did a gingerbread man one, and he rapped in it. And he's sitting over, he's like, "Little ginger man, I'm about to sin again. Oops, I got cinnamon all up in my mouth again." Go watch the BTS behind that. He sat there and did it. It took him it took him forever to make the rap. He had to make the raps up himself, and you could see him do that if you go check out his BTS channel, his behind the scenes channel. Pretty dope. Little ginger man, I'm about to sin again. Oops, I got cinnamon, sentimental carcinogens. Then again, I got the chicken shins. It's pretty dope. You should go watch it. Let's see here. What else to talk about?
I think we should talk about this guy.
Okay, we stay friendly on this podcast.
That was friendly. It didn't sound friendly.
It didn't sound friendly. Okay, listen here, bud.
We'll insert that video here.
No, we won't. I'm trying to look around and see if we have anything we can talk about.
Ooh, let's talk about these. These are gas.
I don't like hot stuff, so this is all him. Take it away.
All right. Toast Crunch, Cinnamon Fuego Toast Crunch is probably backwards for you. This stuff, gas.
That's all you wanted to say?
Yeah,
It's gas.
It was a limited edition run. Doesn't exist anywhere anymore.
Bro's got 2 bags of it in his bedroom.
This bag's like 4 years old.
Is it? When's the expiration date?
Oh, it's definitely expired by now. July of 23. It's done been expired.
It's been expired for about June, July, August.
Let's also talk about this stuff.
What's that?
If you have never had working man's hand cream, this stuff works wonders.
Does it?
You can have the world's worst calluses
And dry hands.
and dry hands. Put this on. You're supposed to leave it on overnight. It's the worst feeling ever.
But it works.
But it works flawlessly.
I think I need to get me some of that then.
You gotta sleep in it though. That's the weirdest thing. You gotta sleep with your hands wet.
I don't think I could do that, man.
That's the only condition.
I don't think I could.
Ruining my stuff over there.
I think I'm gonna switch up my mics real quick. Alright, testing.
Well, if you're doing that, I'm putting these on. No, we should do this for the thumbnail. Perfect. Thumbnail taken.
Podcast thumbnails.
All right.
Yeah, definitely not doing these. Definitely going back to my mic.
They have rainbow.
They do have rainbow.
They will rainbow.
See
if
that?
you
That
want
was
them to.
smooth. I just swing my mic.
That was pretty smooth.
Smooth like butter.
Let's talk about your favorite brand of duct tape.
Favorite brand of duct tape?
Because the original duck.
For a second I was
Is it
wondering.
duck
I
or
thought that was
duck?
gunshots. Yeah, I thought that was gunshots outside the window for a minute.
I'm pretty sure
Favorite
you're
brand of duct
schizophrenic
tape? Gorilla. Stuff's thick.
I have to go for the
Duct tape itself, duct tape, too thin.
You ever had Kevlar tape?
No.
Dude, it's duct tape, but you know how duct tape's got that fibers in it? It's Kevlar. You have to cut it with scissors.
You can't tear it.
You can't tear it or cut it with a knife. I mean, I
I
guess
like-
you can if you
I like
sit there
Gorilla tape because you can leave it outside. I've done this before. If you leave it outside, it stays sticky.
Go look up Tyler Tube on YouTube. He has a whole tape review that he left tape outside in the sun for over a year.
Really?
Ty-
Over a year?
Tyler Tube on YouTube. He put tape on his roof.
Welcome to the podcast where we just tell you to go check out other YouTube channels. I guess while I'm at it, go check out the Stradman. He just bought an Agera. A Koenigsegg Agera. Car's probably worth $3 million. Dude just went and got it because he felt like it. It's bright pink right now.
Oh, it's probably gonna stay like that.
Probably for a while. Bro also he built his dream house, and now he's renting a house in like Utah or something, or not Utah, in like Nevada or something, like Las Vegas, around that area, or Arizona. I don't know. I forget. He was renting a house there because he didn't want to stay in his own house.
Jeez, rich people problems.
And then he just bought a Huracan Storado, and drove it from Jersey all the way to British Columbia and back to Utah.
That stinks. I wouldn't want to do that. Those are probably not comfortable.
It's a Huracan. It's an off-road Huracan Storado.
I'm gonna go with it. Probably, definitely was not a comfy ride.
I'd say probably not, but hey, we could be wrong. Lamborghini is a multi-million-dollar company. Probably billions at this point.
Oh, it's probably $1 trillion company.
Probably.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Let's talk about Elon Musk. What do you think about electric car scene? Tesla's, Sir Matt.
Let's talk about how much Elon Musk just doesn't care.
Elon doesn't care.
Have you seen the thing where they bribed him with money?
No.
Someone tried to bribe this man with money and advertising. They're like, well, if you don't advertise with us, and he was like, well, I can't say that because we're child friendly. He goes, go yourself over and over and over again.
Whoa, mute it. That's crazy. Did he actually?
Yeah.
Man.
He told someone that over and over again.
Shout out to Elon.
He do not care.
Shout out to Elon, I guess.
He's the richest man in the world. He can do whatever he wants. There's actually probably some guy in Dubai that's probably richer than him. But
I was about to say, is he officially the richest man in the world?
I
thought that was what's his name? Not Bill Gates, but the other one.
No, he was the richest.
The dude that built rockets or whatever his name is. You know who I'm talking about?
I mean, Elon Musk built rockets.
Elon Musk, Bill Gates. I don't know why I can't think of that other man's name right now. It's a very obvious name.
Talking about the dude that owns Facebook?
No.
I don't know who you're talking
That's
about.
That's Mark Zuckerberg. I know who that is.
Yeah. He looks like...
He's rich, but he's not...
He looks like a deer.
I'm thinking of a completely different person. I don't know.
Probably some rich dude in Dubai.
There's definitely some rich dude I'd look it up, but I'm filming on my phone right now. Look up richest men in the world.
Richest men in the world. You know, let's talk about something real quick before we do that. Siri. She will not come on when you want her to come on. But she will come on when you do not want her to come on. If I go, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. I'm surprised that didn't work.
Hey, Siri.
Like, she will not come on, but she'll randomly come on my pocket.
Well, I guess we're not going to see who the richest man in the world is. Literally, just look up richest men in the world.
Top 10 net worth.
I don't know why I can't think of this man's name that I'm thinking of.
Alright, so the first guy's Elon Musk.
Okay.
A second one is a company. Bernard and Ardenart family. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a company.
Jeff Bezos.
That guy.
The dude who owns Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
168 billion.
What do you do once you reach that level? Because I don't know if you've played a video game and you cheated.
So I seen this on a YouTube short. There's a website you can go on and spend Elon Musk's money. He could buy the entire NBA, the entire NFL, and still have just money sitting around. He buy all 30 teams.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All 30 teams from all sports.
So
Bo can buy the NBA, whole NBA, just own it.
Have you ever what's the word for it? You ever played a game and you did a little money cheat and then the game became not fun anymore?
Yeah.
Once you had because you didn't have to grind for it.
Yeah, you were like, dang, this kind of sucks.
I feel like that's what they have to deal with. Because they have...
Bro just has so much money, he doesn't even care anymore.
They have everything they want.
Now,
but they can't,
granted,
they can't get anything
that's
more.
his, wealth. That's, his net worth.
Yeah, so
a lot of that is in Tesla and SpaceX.
Yes.
And, cars and stuff. If he sold the company, that's what it's worth. But bro still has just crap tons of money.
Oh, loads.
Loads of it.
And he lives in a one-bedroom little...
Really?
Have you seen where he lives?
No.
He lives in a one-bedroom, tiny house.
Seriously?
Seriously.
I'm not saying this, but he's saying it. I hope this is true because this is great content.
I'll pull it up right now.
This video is not sponsored by
Elon
Tesla or Amazon.
Musk.
I wish it was. Amazon sponsor us.
House. Who is Googling this?
That's going to be the title of the podcast.
Elon Musk net worth in rupees. Elon Musk born. Elon Musk net worth in billion.
Wow.
Who Who's stupid?
Anyway.
Who's Googling these?
That's gonna be the title of this episode now. I seen Elon Musk's house.
Elon Musk's house. That is not Elon Musk's house. I will find this house.
That's gonna be the episode. That's gonna be the title of this episode.
This is what he lives in.
Bruv.
Right. Camera's over there. He lives in that. That is not some massive house. That is a 1-bedroom.
Tiny mansion thing.
It's one of these. One of them houses. And he just lives in that. Billionaire. Living.
That's gonna be the title of the episode now. I seen.
We
seen
saw Elon Musk's house.
I seen Elon Musk's house.
Genius.
Hashtag content. Hashtag clickbait.
I mean, technically, we did just see Elon Musk's house.
Technically, yes.
Lego sets.
Legos.
What?
Lego with the last couple years coming out with the Speed Champion sets, game changer.
All right.
You remember having to build Lego cars by yourself, trying to come up with.
We did that. We built a truck.
We did,
and
we built a 6x6 semi truck,
and we rebuilt this thing like 9 times.
Dune buggy. I built a whole box trailer for it. A whole box trailer. I. And then I built. No, you remember that green box van I built? After we watched Real Steel, and I tried to recreate the truck.
Oh, yeah.
And I rebuilt this entire box trailer with, like, toolboxes on the inside. That was gas. I wish I would have put that up on, like, YouTube as, like, a mock.
I wish we would have kept it.
That thing was gas.
It
was an entire green...
I can't remember what we
It was a green truck. It was a 6x6, like, flat nose, like, Peterbilt type looking truck with a box cab on the back of it. Like, toolboxes on the inside, had doors in the back that opened. You take the roof off. It had a silver stripe that went down through the middle of it with different colored bricks. When I tell you that truck was awesome, that truck was gas. I spent a lot of time on that truck. Because I stayed here for, 2 days, and I worked on it the entire time I was here.
Almost.
Using those Legos right there.
So, you can't really see it. We got a stack of Legos here, stack of Legos there, and then we have a
bin of Legos in the closet.
Humongous bin of Legos.
When I tell you, I built a lot of cars. I built Chargers. I built Challengers. I was really good at building Challengers.
Yeah.
Gas at building Challengers. Trucks, trailers, you name it, we built it. Cities, garages. You remember that garage we built?
Ooh, remember when we had it's for crayons, and we used to engrave white bricks with license plate numbers?
We did.
Because it was a crown, so you used it, it was like a Crayola crown engraver, where you could, like, engrave shapes into it, and we just custom did it, and it engraved, like, actual license plates, because we were tired of those stupid, like, stickers.
That was kind of gas. You remember that garage we built, though? That huge garage?